we have right here with the Morgana thrown in. Taking a look at the other side, got the poke as well from Splyce, as you mentioned.
No tanks and no what you could call pseudo tanks, call it what you want. You know, there's
Mortius to mitigate some of that burst coming in from a fairly heavy magic damage
quadruple magic damage comp. So didn't really touch on that. That's actually combined with the Aegis and the Maw. Even though we talked about Vitality not having any tanks, still lost a pretty long while here. Fate's Call comes in, Kasing is thrown in.
It's onto Nisbet though, and he has his ultimate, jumps in, comes in with a flash, and knocks Cabochon into the team, lines him up for a good Q, but that one will miss, and Shook comes in, lands the Q onto Nisbet. Will he decide to jump in? Now he does, once the ultimate has worn off, and that is first blood, ladies and gentlemen, at 20 minutes into the game.
First blood goes down, finally.
Oh, Shook looking for a follow-up though onto Wonderwear. However, it is Wonderwear after 20 minutes of farming, and he's Tam Kench. That's to get into a fight. And you've seen the reactive plays they've had, which are working out very well for them if Splyce go for their fight. And once again, Nisbet's going to jump in. He knocks away Nuke Dog, but misses up the combo. Shook is going to get CC'd under the tower, and he goes down. But now the chase comes out from Nuke Dog, and it's so many low targets. There's another charge. Picks up one, picks up two. Looking for a third kill here as he jumps forwards onto Trashy. Very low, and doesn't get the last Q to finish him off. But Tam Kench was left in no man's land.
Depending on the mill ace, there's one missing. So top lane won't be that big of an issue. They're looking to set up mid and bot, forcing the Valk here. That means they can walk up mid. Tam Kench is 1v2 in the bottom lane, so that might prompt a re-engage here in the mid lane.
Potentially engaged coming out. Senkuk's immediately bound up by Kasing though, and we'll get the CC down, but the composition is very squishy from Splyce, but it's actually Nukduk who is the first one to go down, and this is actually an advantage to Splyce. In the bottom lane though, they are taking so much.
Yeah, Wonderwear is just watching them take the base. That's just sad. So that was a good engage by Splyce, because usually your tank can keep them off a little bit, or at least maybe eat Yarnan here. Yarnan should be down.
Got him.
Wonderwear, I want to know if he could do that a little earlier. It sounds like he shouldn't push out mid again. We see an engage here, finally from Wonderwear, eats somebody, Abyssal Voyage goes in.
He's so far away from the team though, but it is Nisbet who comes with him, so he's very tanky in his own right. And once again, gets the pick onto Nuke Duck, and that's the first kill of the fight. Yarnan picks up Kasing, but he actually doesn't go through the wall. Gets the CC down onto Kobby though, but the rest of the team is not with him. He has to flash away. Senkuk's looking to get in range, and that's the second kill of the fight. Splyce may be coming back into this.
That was a great engage from Wonderwear. Carries in Nisbet. He Q flashes in, 3-man pulverized into knockback onto Nuktuk, who flies straight into the cocoon. This was finally what we were looking for from Splyce, and fantastic engage. And honestly, Vitality did not see it coming.
And they're coming in.
And then they go back, they bait again, and this time there's no TF-ulti available. Splyce did not move in far enough to place a lot of wards. Vitality can use the Fog of War to their advantage. And they just surprise Splyce maybe, but even insta-starting it. That's risky though.
Now the Abyssal Voyage play can't really work with Nisbet, but they're already in range. Maybe they can get a pick onto Wonderwear, but he is very tanky. Will be going to Grey Health. Now Trashy and Kobby come into the fight, but is it too late? Because the top laner is down. Repel comes up. Nisbet only now combos, but he has no ultimate from the last play. Senkux has to try and get away, along with Kobby, but only the carries are alive. He has to burn his flash, but they're on the wrong side of the map. 3 for 1 over to Vitality.
That's bold. Engaging on the Tam Kench instead of the 4-man flanking party. Bold move here from Vitality, but it pays off. They kill Tam Kench off the through their entire Grave Health. Kobby gets caught.
That is not good. He's going to be CC'd for what feels like centuries, and that means that Senkux will also go down. Finally, Vitality can go back to the Baron, take this one out, and take a lot in the base of Splyce.
Yeah, a lot of control that will come off this Baron. More importantly, they just won another fight, another ace. Gold gap going up right here, 11,000 gold right now. Getting some really...
Gonna have to get a really good engage from Nisbet. He has his flash, however. Kobby gets chunked before this fight happens. The inhibitor's still alive, but is gonna go down extremely quickly. Senkux is trying to get the CC down onto one of the carries. He gets it off, but has to go into Zhonya's. Now he is not in a good position. He will be falling. In fact, he goes into Wonderwear. He spits him to safety, but maybe Wonderwear going down as he goes through his Grey Health all the way into the Death Chamber. 1-0 over to Vitality, and now they close in for the win.
That Grey Health into Grey Screen there for Wonderwear. Nobody there to eat him. Senkux ulti goes out. Pulverized combo from Nisbet.
But there's no one to follow up in this fight. Senkux and Kobby are too far back. Senkux pops his ultimate, but where is he going to go? Back onto the spawn pad. There's very little that Splyce can do in this situation, and Vitality are literally just toying with their food as they take down the Nexus itself. Now they go for the final fight, padding their stats in the Fantasy LCS. There goes the Nexus. Vitality take